my fourth video of Angular 6 learning series. In this video, I will explain how to enhance your created component using Bootstrap, Json data, and using some directives. So Bootstrap is a CSS framework. For JSON, we will use static JSONs in our class file, in our component, and directives we will use in our presentation logic, in HTML. My aim is to create a listing page in which I will display list of products or users. So before start, I will like to show you the URL of my previous videos. So these are the URLs of my previous video. In my first video, I explained how to install Angular using CLI. In my second video, I explained about the Bootstrap process of Angular. In my third video, I explained how to create component manually. In case if you don't have idea about component, then my suggestion is first watch my third video, which is create component in Angular 6 in the YouTube. In my channel you can find it. I already showed you the URL. So in this video, I assumed that you have knowledge about how to create an empty component. In my local computer, the project which I have, in this there is a component with the name products, right? And now I will enhance this component. So if I will see my computer, okay, so this is my project, Angular demo, and inside it, if I will go to the src folder, inside src, in the app folder, I can see that this component is available, right? So this two file is open in VS Code editor, right? So this is the HTML and this is the TypeScript file, and the output is this, because my Angular is already running. The project is compiled successfully. Now this is the time to enhance this component. So okay, for the enhancement of this component, we have to follow few steps. So the first step is we need to install Bootstrap. So Bootstrap is a product of Twitter and it is a CSS framework, right? So to install Bootstrap, what we need to do, we need to execute a command in our command line interface. The command is npm install --save bootstrap @3. @3 is optional. If you will not put @3, then by default the latest version of Bootstrap, which is Bootstrap 4, will get installed. But I don't want Bootstrap 4, I want Bootstrap 3. So I will execute Bootstrap 3. So in my VS Code editor, I will open the terminal. So in the terminal I will put this command npm install -- save, and after that bootstrap at 3, enter. So it will take some time, and in the meanwhile let's see here in the node modules. Okay, I don't have Bootstrap. So the execution already begins, that's why this folder is created. So let it be complete. Once the installation of Bootstrap will finish, then the next step is we have to open angular.json file. This file is available in our root. Okay. So let me see what is going on here. It is taking time. Okay. So come to the root. Here you can see this is the file angular.json, right? We can open it in Notepad++. So here what we need to do is here we need to search the word styles, right? And inside that styles parameter we have to put the installed Bootstrap file name with path. So okay, so angular.json is here, so style is here. Okay, is it already installed in my site? Let me see what the CLI is saying. Okay, it is saying that find 0. So Bootstrap was already installed in my machine in this project, so it updated it, right? That's why it is saying updated one package, otherwise a message kind of installed one package display. So no issue. Here this thing is already done. Means I already put this path here. So inside the node modules we have Bootstrap folder. Inside the Bootstrap there is another folder, dist destination. Inside destination there is CSS folder, and in the CSS, inside CSS we have the main bootstrap.main.css file. So all right, it is already mentioned here. So we already completed our 2 steps. Okay, so we done with the step 2 as well. Now come to the step 3. So step 3 is saying we need to update our component file. So in our case the name of our component file is product.component.ts. So here we need to put a JSON in our TS file. So instead of writing the JSON manually, I will like to copy it from here and simply I will paste it in my code. So this is the JSON, and here what I will do, I will simply paste it. Okay, there are few changes I need to do because I copied it from MS Word, so there are few characters which behaves different in this editor. If you will see carefully this JSON is about a product, mobile product, right? So it contains the attributes like product ID, product name, product code, product price, and description, right? So my first product is Nokia 66000. It's a model of mobile. Another product is Motorola G6, and similarly my third product is MI5. Okay, so this is done. Now there is no error. Okay, so the step 3, again I am saying what is the step 3. In the step 3 I put a JSON. So the variable which contains the JSON is products and its type is any, right? Inside it you can see there are 3 you can say record. This is the first, then second, and then third, right? Now we need to see the next step, which is step 4. In the step 4 we need to display the JSON in our view. So our view is product.component.html file, right? So in our HTML file, first thing is we will use the styles of Bootstrap, right? So again here I can copy the entire HTML. Instead of writing the entire code, it is easy and it will save our time. Okay, now I can do the modification, whatever the modification I want to do. So I want these 2 lines in the head section. So I'm using panel heading. Here inside the panel heading I will put this 2 things. We have a variable author and page title. If I will check the TS file, at the top we have a variable author and another variable page title. Both the variables I put here. Now in the panel body, okay, so I can do some changes. So I don't need this thing. Okay, so I have a table I need to do some more changes. Here this character will be like this. Okay, first let me do all the modifications. After that I will explain what is the meaning of all these lines. Okay. Okay, I done. So if you will see carefully the code of this HTML file, so at the top there is a div and the class is panel heading, right? So inside it I am using a h1 in which I put the author variable, and then there is another div. Inside that I am using page title variable, right? After that, in a separate div whose class is panel body, I am using a table, right? The main thing, the important thing which you need to see is this line ngIf asterisk ngIf equals to products and products dot length. So this is a directive. This is the inbuilt directive of Angular, and here we are checking if the products variable exists, or if it exists, then does it have any length or not, does it have any value or not, right? So here you can see that we have the products variable which contains the entire JSON. So here we are only checking that does our products variable have any value or not. If it have value, only then the table will generate in HTML, otherwise it will not. So as you know, Angular is a declarative language. So here in the presentation logic, we have to declare our logics through directives. So ngIf is a directive. So we can't write if condition like procedural language inside the HTML. All right. So if we will come down, so you can see in the another tier we are using another directive ng4 asterisk ng4, and I wrote let prod of products. So products, here we are using a loop actually. So products, this thing, products is the variable name. It is coming from our component file, our TS file, right? And one by one the values are moving from this JSON variable to this prod variable, right? And inside it is, you can imagine it something like loop, and inside this loop we are using this prod variable. You can see prod dot product name, prod dot product code. So this product name, product code, product price, product description, these attributes are available here in the JSON. You can see product name, product code, product price, product description. And after that the table is end, and after that panel bodies and the div is getting close. So So now this is the time to see the output. So come to the browser and okay, you can see. So this is the output. Our listing page is created, right? So that's it from my side, and thank you very much for watching this video. And if you have any kind of question, you can ask me. You can put your question in the comment section, or you can write a mail to me. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.